He'll got to go back to Dallas next year.
Really?
Really? He don't got to sign back here. Want to? Yeah, he could test. He could test free agency.
I didn't know that.
That's about to be interesting.
Then what's the difference of him and Luka at that point if they were afraid Luka was going to leave? And
I think that's what
everyone
makes the
knows
trade.
Luka
That's
wasn't
what,
leaving.
but that's what makes the trade able to go though. Is that the fact they was both on expired contracts? But I think that if AD smart, he'd take that no tax money. Shit, go get your 250 M's, no tax. I thought it was like 12 more million or something like that they had to pay, and the owners were like, "No, hell no, we ain't doing it." It was like 315. Y'all imagine they could get 315 M's bro to play basketball, bro. What the fuck? I'm the type of nigga get my guaranteed money and retire. Come back and I got a new contract. No, real shit. Like people be talking about Ben Simmons, but like niggas don't realize like that nigga set for life. Like
yeah, he is.
And draw their own battle lines. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry.
Yeah, like
barbs, shots, trash
and,
talk, things
and you know what else, bro? Like real shit. He not even American. That nigga can go back to Australia and play the last few years of his life and get a bag. Like,
taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Florida Gators.
Like niggas don't. People be putting pressure on these niggas. Like these niggas don't. Like most of these people that hoop now, like it's not like back in the day. Like when they said like, niggas was hungry, like niggas really wanted to win. Niggas don't give a fuck. They getting that money. Get their money, they gone.
Is this game always at neutral field?
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway.
You ended my NCAA season, so appreciate you.
I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm about to have my own too.
That shit hurt. I came back off the loss and shit to lose again. I'm done.
Did you?
Yeah, I was moving, so I had the Wi-Fi. So I lost to Mississippi State.
I think I said, yo, I see the end this, I'm gonna take yours with me.
Yeah, no, real shit. That's what it felt like. My whole team is hurt too. Trey Moore gone. Alfred Blue gone for the rest of the fucking Kiss career.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after
the whole team is
team
gone.
after 1 year, I will say.
Two bits would be proud. The Gators standing up
Much
and
better
hollering for a first down.
Yeah, old boy's a fucking cheat code. I'm not gonna lie. Lagway, you're cheating.
6 bits a dollar, all for the Gators. Stand up and
That nigga does not fumble the ball. He doesn't get hurt.
Well, they also fucking, I think he developed extender higher in the offseason.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. When he runs out the pocket, bro, and when he's running out the pocket, you can't catch him. Like, you cannot catch him on an angle. I wonder since he got extender, if you could do the worship probably now and hit R1 and he'll take off like a running back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators moving quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I think on that
I go away on
play
Thursday.
on third down here early in the game, they're
Thursday
making a
to
statement
Sunday. I'll
that
probably
we
miss a couple
believe
games.
we're
That'll
the more
crap me
physical
out.
team. We're going to run the football, even if
I'm gonna play this computer game right quick, try to stay in the loop. Cause I only got 3 losses, but I got all of it SEC, so it's like.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to take off. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move.
Yeah, I don't even worry about him fucking fumbling.
This is why everybody
It's at 12, ain't it?
wants to be an offensive coordinator and not
Fumbles
a
is fumbles.
because he can do that. He drops back.
Old boy, I did see they said he's playing limited snaps. I'm like, all right, they dick sucking.
Pick him up and put him down, and I'm
I don't like that shit though, bro. Like, he already came to a hit, so it's like,
The quarterback can make a big play.
what the fuck is a limited snaps for?
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short.
I don't want to see what he gonna look like.
The Gators able to escape the
I
last
don't.
time these two met, winning a tight one.
Well, they need a great
Cause it put fear in me that
defense, and that's always one thing you know about this one, Dave.
that he might be, yes, he might really be good. And as soon as Bryce fuck up,
And they know it.
Bryce might not see that field no more.
They know how much this rivalry matters. such a cool look in the stadium. Half blue and orange, half red and black. This game is always so cool and so unique, located here in Jacksonville.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down.
They have to.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like him.
When you reach this
I think that's going to be our best
these
pickup.
types of games, top 25 matchups really determine whether you're
The old boy come back.
Yeah, and really show.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Did Brownham come back?
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the
Why would they do that? I mean, that makes sense because that's that makes sense. He gonna be a first round to come off that edge. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And then old boy came back too, right? He had to. Stewart.
About to kick it off after punching it in for
The other edge rusher. Oh, I thought that nigga was a sophomore.
Kim.
Didn't find any
Yeah.
in that kick.
What's he
Oh, we
want
gotta
for
be
Creed?
straight defensively, man.
He wants Eli.
Which is crazy because that's usually like.
Well, he wants Creed, but he's trying to send Don.
But you know how we get down, Slim. We gonna put one of them big ass safeties you got down
He
there, that
wants
motherfucker.
He wants Slagle for Creech.
Gonna run it.
They unknown. They
No,
gonna.
nigga, I have Creed and Slagle.
I know, but
He wants Slagle.
But he doesn't have anything to give up for him.
Right.
This is one of the best
He
defenses
really
in all
but he
of
wants
college
Creed and
football.
stuff
For them
like
to have
that.
any shot,
He
they're
tried
going to
to
have to do a lot better running the football.
Don and MJ, and then he wants to try to work. He tried to work out a package. Give him
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the stick.
I was like, I will offer Creed for Don. I was like, well, it's kind of a
pitch and catch,
fucked up
throwing
situation.
4,000 times, not big
You got
shots, but just put you in nice
if I
positions.
get Don,
The next down's coming up.
I mean, the way the team is meshing and shit right now, I know
Yeah.
Don would want to start, and I don't want to put Don
Looking
in
to
a position
pass.
like that,
It's
especially
Rashada.
because he should be starting. Don should be starting.
He'll take a
What I
deep
want
shot
from
here.
the
Reels it in down the left side. Ripped off a huge shot play.
Are you trying to get done too?
I saw the fucking
How the
MJ tight
fuck
end
this
wheel.
nigga Hill just get 10 5 stars?
This is Alabama.
Going up top on first down.
Alright.
That's caught. It's Bell. Open space at the 25.
Shit, you're out there.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I was battling against him a couple, and I couldn't keep up.
Bro, no, he took a few niggas for me like late though, like late.
As soon as he starts like fucking recruiting them hard, you're fucked.
That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes
I don't know what I'm about to do.
into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back
Ain't better pull that trigger, man.
Important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
So you better pull that trigger. The Mustang working on it too.
Last drive, you stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Comes out throwing on first
You
down.
say,
Bati talks too much in this chat, bro.
A big hit there forces
man, you don't like communication, nigga? That's crazy.
Bro, I'm talking about in like the chat, like they be just talking about like
Man, when they wake up,
life. Niggas, I hope everybody's having a great day today. What, bro? Don't text my phone with that shit.
Crazy. Nigga, that unhappy, bro.
Bro, you not, bro. Bro, I got it. How you know about that shit? You said, what, my principal?
It's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment.
Hey, bro, they're tight, though. Wait.
In 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
I think it's trying to take better.
He's like, what?
Got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was #1 team you won.
Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Scanning the field, it's flag way. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll call for the fair catch here. Gators sending the offense back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Georgia 14, Florida 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. After run, now throw. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They keep attacking through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, and you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target. Throw it up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Hawaii. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
In that 3rd and long situation, you'd like to see your quarterback have a plan. You know that they may dial up the blitz, and you've got to know where your answers are. Where's your hot route? Where's your sight adjust? Where can you get rid of the football if they bring an extra guy and the offense didn't look like they were ready for it?
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Rashada. He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd down, going up top. That's it, fly. He makes a catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's how you take advantage of great starting field position, moving it 27 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
To the air, it's Rashada. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Etienne.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Unleashes one deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Going up top. What a snag by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Well, the safety did a great job staying back in that cover 2 look. He's got basically that half of the field. He's reading the quarterback's eyes, and he knows where he's going with it. He's able to make a jump on the ball and end up picking it off.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. They're trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rashada. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big one.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. And the Dogs keep playing fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, Champ Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays.
Just ball hawking, making plays. And again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well as anybody, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great cover.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Florida. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff.
Georgia, 28.
Fair catch, called for and made. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Throws for the tight end. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Gators! How about that D coming up with a play like that? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time.
And they got him for the sack.
This defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 45, Georgia 28.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Daniels. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
He's now second angle.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
It's still third and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll be brought down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can roll back into this one. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Back to throw. It's Rashada. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on 4th down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on 4th down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the 1st down.
Handoff to the single back. Giving him his pads. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and it shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. Playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Power football with the run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
That's just two guys being on the same page, and they just dialed up a play that they feel so confident in. They know their quarterback and receiver can go out and execute in this juncture of the game, winning, needing that 3rd down to ice it. That was perfect.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.